time sun rays hit your skin when you have melanin, that vitamin K, yeah, it actually heals it. All right, so this 140 degrees that we were looking at, and this around this time where the pyramids were being built. If you did not have melanin in your skin, you will do what's called spontaneously combust, because it literally cooks your cells from the inside out. That's why you have Tamils or Caucasians catching fire. You know what I'm saying? Skin cancer is killing them, right? Right. So what they want you to do, you know what I'm saying, is they want you to cut this off. You know what I'm saying, right here. They want you to cut this off, and they say that you are. They call you this right here. They call you a monkey, right? Let me tell you one thing about monkeys. Right. That's what they say. Let me tell you one thing about monkeys. Monkeys have this right here, right? Fur. All right? We, Nubian people, are the only people on the planet that actually have hair. Everybody else has fur. Yes. We did not develop from monkeys. We have the fat lips. They have the thin lips, which monkeys also have. We did not evolve from a common ancestor. They evolved from that ancestor, which is so-called the monkey, and you know where everybody else also evolved from. We don't have the same origins. We are Etherians. We are Nubians. We actually came from other places. This is not celestial. This is not where we were put here. We weren't created here.
Hey, look, I know this is weird, but look, like I swear on everything I love. Yesterday I was watching the History Channel, and they was on this. They was on the little doorways that had wormholes that would take you to another century. And it was like, well, you know how you'll see ancient pictures in places, and they have weird looking beings that look like us.
Let me tell you one thing about that. You're dealing with time, and this might be the last thing we can touch on. This is where you are, right? This is you, right? This is the person. This is what time is, all right? That is time. This is past, right? This is future. That's what they tell you. What they don't want to tell you is that this is you, and time is this, and you are in the center of it. There's no such thing as day, night, week. They made those to try to understand time, right? Because if you never went to sleep, there would be just no day, oh, that happened yesterday, because you just keep going, right? Until they start having you go into sleep, putting yourself on a dormant state, so that you can't keep your body, you can't keep it flowing anymore. You have to rely on sleep. You know what I'm saying? The same things they got you relying on, like chemicals that they tell you to put in your hair, stuff like that. They want you to rely on this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Drugs, they want you to rely on something.
Like you have to need Advil.
Right, and notice that everything that they have you relying on is this right here. Physical. And don't tell me that you're spiritual when you rely on this. Don't tell me that you're spiritual when you rely on this. If you were really this right here, right, and you understood that everything happens in God's plan, then you would not go to church. You would not need the Bible. You would not need money. If you wanted to worship Jesus for eternity, you would never leave the church.
Like a Buddhist.
Yeah, I mean, like a Buddhist.
What? Priests.
Buddhists, they sit and they meditate on themselves.
You don't have to be in church.
Yeah.
But on Christians, though,
you do that at home.
You're not a Christian if you don't go to church or you
And
don't
Bible is also called stands for basic instructions before leaving earth. So, yeah.
Okay.
And no, I'm not here to tell you that Muslims are right either. They wrong.
Yeah, they're a Muslim. I think the Quran is worse than the Bible, in my opinion.
The Quran was written by Muhammad. So, well, one of the Muhammad's. It was passed down. So it's also a man that put his philosophy down on paper. I'm 16 right now.
Mormons, huh?
Give me 16 more years, I'll be able to write a Bible. You know what I'm saying? I'm so serious. I'm so serious right now. Give me 16 more years, I'll be able to write a Bible. And if I wanted to, I could lead billions of people into deceit the same way they did. They put their philosophies on the paper. They put how they understood things on the paper. King James did not write the Bible. He took a compilation of a bunch of stories and put it into one. And those stories were not the original stories. The ones of the compilation were stories from Egypt, stories from past just Egypt, stories from Sudan, you know, actually like with Osiris and Iris and Anubis, not Iris, Isis, and Anubis, you know what I'm saying? Like the actual stories. And when we're looking at Osiris or Horus,
People claim.
right? I'm going to show you about the Da Vinci Code. This is called the Da Vinci Code, right? This is what I use to break down words. And in the Da Vinci Code, these are all, right? This right here is an H, right? That's a constant. O is a vowel. This is also a constant. This is a vowel. This is a constant, right? So when we're dealing with this word right here, right? This is also a constant. This is also a vowel. It's also a constant. So they can manipulate these because of the fact that they are consonants and these are vowels, right? This is a vowel consonant. That's what I'm saying. Like they take those words, just manipulate it just by using this code that Leonardo came up with to pretty much be able to break you down to the point where Willie Lynch can write a letter 300 years to figure out how to keep you enslaved mentally, noticing that mental is stronger than physical. And when we're dealing with words like this, anybody knows what this means? Like heaven?
Zion, yeah.
Alright, so if we put an O right here and bring that down and write this word right here, Orion, we can still use this code right here and see that this is a vowel, but it's also an O. And in this chapter of Da Vinci, the O does not count, it's a 0. Right? So we got this constant right here, and the rest of these are vowels, and then we have this constant, right? So C, D, C, and these, they can switch those around. So when you're dealing with Orion, and you're asking where is heaven, you're asking where the place that your let's say God resides as a physical, be Orion, constellation.
Get to your hard work.